My name is Cara Grimes, and I am here as a member of the AUGS Publication Committee. And today I have the pleasure of sitting down with Dr. Gena Dunivan, and she is here to talk about her role as chair of the AUGS Scientific Committee and the creation of the National Urogynecology Research Agenda. So welcome.
Thank you so much. It is such a pleasure to be invited to talk to you about this today. I am the former chair of the scientific committee and was for the past 3 years during the creation of this document. Our current chair is Colleen McDermott.
Wonderful. So if you could just start by taking a few minutes and explaining why was this document developed? Why did AUGS think that this was something to prioritize, and why was it important to produce?
During my tenure as the chair of the scientific committee, the board had started a task force to start advocating with national funding agencies for more research dollars to go towards women's health. And during this time, they realized they really needed to be more strategic, to have a more powerful voice. And it was because not just to advocate for more research dollars going to women's health, but specifically going towards research topics that are related to post-reproductive conditions that women may face, mainly pelvic floor disorders. And the purpose of this was to synthesize research priorities and make recommendations, and then it would serve as a blueprint for the advocacy towards the national funding agencies, potentially for researchers looking to put forward grants, and that it would provide a common language that this is important, which would help with the consistency and the power of our message.
That's wonderful. Can you take a moment just to talk to us about the topics that you can find in this document?
Yes, so this document was created by a large host of people who I know I am, and we are all very grateful for. It started with the scientific committee, and we led this effort to review prior research agendas that had been created by other societies and topics to help discover the right template for us to follow. And then as a group, we developed 6 topics that we felt were the most important for our field at the time. And I want to fully acknowledge that there are many, many, many topics, but we had to start somewhere. These 6 topics were related to specific pelvic floor disorders. So this included urinary incontinence, pelvic organ prolapse, fecal incontinence, pain disorders, which included bladder pain syndrome, myofascial pain, sexual health in women with pelvic floor disorders, as well as recurrent UTIs. And during this discussion, again, the committee decided that there were several very important areas that cross-cut across all of these topics and really had overarching themes. And so they were included in their own highlighted section, and that was healthcare disparities, moving beyond multidisciplinary research, and training future scientists. And so each of these topics were assigned to a scientific committee member. A call for volunteers to AUGS members went out, as well as we did reach out to specific expertise in areas.
That's wonderful. I really appreciate you taking time to explain why this was developed and how, because when you read through it, you can tell it's a very well thought out and well planned and really a very representative document. And I think it's going to have a big impact on our field, hopefully generating more research dollars in the future. Because this is only a few-minute interview, I could talk to you all morning, but we do not have time. So I'm just going to remind everyone that they can read this. You can find this document. It's published this month in Urogynecology, November 2023. And I'll just take this opportunity to thank you, Dr. Dunivan, for joining us today, and for your committee and all the hard work that you did in producing this.
Thank you. And it really was such a privilege to get to work on this. And I do want to make sure that I take what little time I have left to thank the AUGS board for giving us this charge. The army of volunteers that really this took, as well as all of our AUGS staff, which was amazing. And I really wanted to specifically highlight the committee members who were each of the section leads. And so this includes Colleen McDermott, Mary Achenbaum, Sarah Boyd, Kristen Jacobs, Azuzu Myers, Pamela Moali, Julia Shinnick, Eric Walter, and Mariana Alpern, who really helped shepherd this to completion.
Wonderful, a great group of people and a great document. So thank you very much, Dr. Dunivan.
Thank you so much.